Dex, and if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe, ring the bell, leave an appropriate comment. Tonight's video is an elk flogger comparison. And this channel typically doesn't do do-overs, and it's focused on education, lifestyle education. It's not about gratuitous nudity or sex or whatnot. But we recently had a video taken down by the reviewers at YouTube, which is one of the reasons we're doing this do-over video. This is going to be the first in a new series of videos that I call the Whips in the Dungeon Gong Show. Okay? The video that was taken down, the young lady demo bottom, I used 2 different floggers on her, and she gave us feedback and comment about how those felt, whether they were soft or thuddy. There was no nudity. She wasn't exposing any of the naughty bits. It certainly wasn't like the pole dance channel or the try-on haul where they're showing transparent clothes and you can see everything. Those don't get taken down. But this video that wasn't showing anything, no nudity, and was doing a direct comparison of 2 elk floggers, got taken down for violation of community standards. So we're going to do a do-over, and we're going to do the Gong Show version. So tongue-in-cheek for all you channel subscribers, the original video is on my other channel, or my other website. You should be able to research around and find that link. My other website has no ads. It's free, there's no subscriptions, and all of my videos are there uncut. So go find those. But let's talk about elk floggers for a minute. I have 2 elk floggers here. This one has a 20-inch tail. This bigger flogger, some people would call a Supermop, has a 26-inch tail. The smaller flogger has 1/2-inch wide tails, 20 inches long, and there's about 120 of them. Okay. The Supermop has 3/4-inch wide tails, 26 inches long, and again, there's about 120 tails there. I didn't weigh these for a weight comparison, but I can tell you this bigger flogger is a lot heavier than the smaller flogger. Elk is a wonderful leather to play with in the dungeon. It's a little bit heavier than deer skin. To me, when I feel it, it has a buttery feel. If leather can feel like butter, this compared to deer skin feels butterier. I think when I compare it to deer skin, it's thuddier. It's soft like deer skin, but it's a little heavier weight leather. When you think of the comparison of the actual animal deer to an elk is a bigger animal, so it's natural that their skin is going to be a little heavier weight, okay? So when I compare these floggers directly, just throwing them over my shoulder, that's thuddy. Nice and thuddy. It's almost like getting massaged. We're certainly not hurting anybody when we throw an elk skin flogger at them. It's more like getting a massage with leather. That's thuddier and heavier because there's more weight to this flogger. But it wouldn't be a gong show without involving the gong. So let's see what these sound like when I hit a gong instead of an actual demo bottom. YouTube didn't like the demo bottom, I guess. So pretend that this gong is my demo bottom, and we're going to use the sound as a comparison. Compare the sound of the lighter weight flogger, elk flogger, as compared to the sound of the heavier elk flogger. as it hits our demo bottom. That's kind of a nice meditative ring. Hopefully the reviewers, when they listen to that, it will calm them and they can have a calm, peaceful, and check this video off as, oh, this is okay. This is inside of community standards. Almost sounds about the same. Let me try it again. Okay, I don't want to hit it so hard that my gong stand falls over. In my ear, the sound of both elk floggers made about the same tonal. I can tell you from a personal standpoint, when this one goes over and hits, it's thuddy, but it's not as heavy and thuddy as the bigger flogger. Okay? When you're throwing the smaller flogger, the 20 ounce, you can throw it with your wrist. When you throw the Supermop, I say it's more of a whole body experience, because to get the weight and the length of this flogger moving and keeping the tails together, you kind of have to use your body and your core when you're throwing it. Otherwise, you're going to wear your arm out. I will say the Supermop, the handle is balanced. Both these floggers, the handle's balanced behind the pineapple knot. The intent there would be to grab the flogger at the balance point. Could you grab it at the end and have more leverage? You could, and it will give you more leverage, but you're also going to put more wear and stress on your arm than you would if you were throwing it at the pivot or the balance point. So that's going to be it for the Gong Show version. I'm going to create a new playlist, Whoops in the Dungeon Gong Show, and hopefully we won't get too many more videos taken down. But if we do and we have to do a do-over, that do-over will be in the Gong Show playlist, and we'll figure out some creative way to incorporate our gong as the demo bottom. As always, thanks for watching.